Welcome to Reiki Rising, your guide to all things Reiki and igniting your spiritual path. Join us every week as we delve into the transformative world of Reiki, sharing insights on how to navigate this earthly journey while elevating the vibration of the collective. Be prepared for deep discussions, enlightening interviews, and maybe even a glimpse or two into our live Instagram Reiki shares and conversations. Whether you're a seasoned practitioner or new to the energy healing realm, this podcast is your sanctuary for growth, healing, and connection. And jump into the Reiki Share here. Go ahead and find a seated position, whatever is comfortable for you, and take a moment here to just really ground in. So we've talked about a lot. We've talked about our anger and some of these things that may be coming up for us, and maybe we're a little fired up from this conversation. Let's go ahead and just take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. Just really feel into your sit bones, feel into the support of the earth beneath you. If you're seated in a chair, place your feet on the earth and really feel into the soles of your feet. Connect breathing here down into the soles of your feet. If you're laying down, feel the support beneath you. Your spine supported here, your shoulders, your head. Just let yourself settle in here. And maybe start this with just thinking about the things that are important to you. What are some things that are important to you? Bodily autonomy, your peace, your home, your safety, your family. What are things that are important to you? Let's just focus on the breath here. And just find a breath pattern that works for you. Maybe it's just letting the breath be organic, or finding an even inhale and exhale, something calming to you. See if we can let our bellies be soft here. We can really breathe into our bellies, really breathe into that space, let it soften. Maybe place our hands on our bellies. And just calling in that power symbol. If you are a practitioner of Reiki, if you are attuned to Reiki, calling in our power. The Choku-rei symbol, just calling that in. And if you're not, just focusing on the essence of power, of amplification, of feeling in your core, your power center here. Think about warmth building here. Really beginning to feel into where we feel in this space, how we feel in this space. Do we feel empowered in this moment? Do we feel depleted in this moment? How are you feeling? Checking in with our bodies, tuning into our wisdom, tuning into our insight. Close your eyes and just
breathe in this space. And place one hand on the heart and just breathe into the heart space here, and just sending divine light and loving energy from the heart. Just soften that space of the heart. Softening the space of the heart and the space of the belly. Just breathe in these spaces. And calling in the support of our Reiki team, setting the intention to have our guides join us here, to have our ancestors, our power animals, our Reiki team of support to come into this space, to support us in this journey, to hold us in light and to hold us in love and healing as we navigate this vessel that may contain things that we have not yet expressed. It may contain parts of us that we have locked away. And having the support of our team here to be with us, to hold space here, and to be a channel for Reiki energy, to be a channel for loving, healing energy from the cosmos to move through you. Think about the crown of your head, the space at the top of your head, maybe softening now. And just inviting that light in, inviting it in to be here, to be present. And feel the warmth and the light move through the body, move into the space of the heart, of the space of the belly, into the legs and the hips and the soles of your feet, and just let that light move through you. Let you become a channel for this light. For the light of Reiki, for life force energy to guide you in this healing. To call forth all the support you need, knowing you have everything within you to hold the space for these emotions. To be here, present. And if it feels safe to do so, maybe you just want to stay here and to look at that bottle, to look at that space within you that is holding some of this rage, that is holding some of this anger, this fear, whatever that is. Look at that container within you. And maybe we just pause here and we just look at that container, and maybe you take the lid off. Maybe you pop the lid off of it and you just look. And you know that whatever is in here, whatever is inside of you that needs to be expressed, that is needing to be released to clear this channel, whatever is there within you, know that you have the space to hold it. Affirm that you have the space to hold it, the support to hold it, and that you can be grounded here and centered here, and that you can hold this with compassion for yourself. You can hold this with loving support and kindness for yourself, so that you don't need to fear expression, that you are valid in these emotions that are held here. And maybe we imagine just taking out one of those items, one of those memories, and we close the lid and we just look at it. Look at it with kindness. Look at the story. Look at the situation. And can we find that loving protector energy within us to hold space for that situation, to hold us in love in that situation. And maybe this was something that was not okay. And you give yourself permission to say this was not okay, to say no, to protect, to create a boundary, and to look at that version of you. Look at that. Maybe it's your inner child. Maybe it's an inner teen memory. Maybe it's a part of you, a person that you once knew. And look at this person and this part of you and hold space. And imagine embracing them, telling them it's going to be okay. You are valid in your anger, in your frustration, in your fear, and let them scream. Let them let it out. This is just one. It's not all of our anger. It's not all of our fear. We are venting. We are creating a small container, a space here to hold that, to release it, to embrace it with loving kindness. This was not okay, and it can be released. You can be angry, and you can let it go. You can feel these emotions. You can embody them. Where do you feel it in your body? Where are the sensations arising? Where do you feel this pulling in your body? Embody that. Thank it for telling you. Thank it for giving you the information to know when something is not okay. Thank it for this experience because it taught you a boundary. Thank it for this moment, for this feeling of anger and fear because it taught you what was important to you in that moment. And maybe the next time that came up, you did create that boundary. You did create that space where you were not standing for that. Maybe. Thank it for the experience. Love it and let it go. You can keep the memory of this. You can hold the space of this, the vibration of this within you as a reminder of the divine love within the feminine rage that is within you. That divine essence, it is with love. But now your channel for love is a little more clear. Now that channel for love can flow freely, just a little more. And each time the love flows through this channel, each time you bring up this moment, this feeling, this space for holding love for these parts of you that you have locked away, for releasing these parts of you that are angry, that are fearful, that are sad, that are painful. We can hold them with love and we can guide them gently to be let go, to be released. But we can remember that we have that power within us. We can acknowledge and affirm that when these feelings arise, that when we have anger, this is telling us what is important to us. And we can ask these questions. What is here? Is it about this situation? What is this signifying to me? We have the power within us, and we can use this for justice. We can use this for alchemy. We can use this to create. You are the divine channel of loving, maternal, feminine, fierce, unstoppable energy. You choose how to channel this energy. You choose where the love flows through you. Be in this space. Breathe deeply here in this release and just hold so much gratitude for yourself and so much love and kindness towards yourself. Let the emotions flow. If tears are falling, let them fall. And let yourself be held here. Let yourself be here. Breathe into the release of these emotions and come back to this practice whenever you feel called to. Come back to this practice whenever you want to uncover something within you. Whenever you want to tap into this divine flowing energy channel where we can embody our feminine rage, our feminine love, the divine source of love of the universe. Come back to this practice. Before you end here today, take a couple of deep breaths and really ground back in, really affirm your connection to the earth here, really root into this present moment. We are not tipping over into this other space. We are allowing ourselves to stay really rooted and grounded in this present moment. We are able to stay centered here. We are able to stay focused, and we can really tap into these moments without getting attached, without following them for however long. We can come back to here, back to the now, back to being grounded and rooted right here in your body, safe, held, supported. Your team is here supporting you. I am here supporting you. You are loved. You are worthy. You are valid in expressing yourself in the spectrum of emotion that exists. This is all a part of your experience, a part of your journey. Thank you so much for joining me today here for this practice of feminine rage and resilience through Reiki. I truly wish that this practice benefits you. I hope that you can carry the benefit of this practice with you. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next week. Sat Nam. May you align with your favorite version of you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey with Reiki Rising. Ready to take your spiritual expansion to the next level? Join us on the Reiki Rising Collective and unlock a world of connection and growth. Subscribe through our Patreon, link in the description of this podcast episode, and gain access to exclusive weekly live distance Reiki shares and enriching discussions. As a member, you'll also receive one-on-one coaching sessions, discounts on workshops, and so much more.
Follow me, your guide in all things Reiki, on Instagram at Raven Waterblossom, and take the next step on your journey. Join us in the Reiki Rising Collective. We can't wait to meet you.